Okay, good morning. Anyone who has to go, please don't wait for me. Hopefully it'll be a quick couple minutes. Parshas Rabbiel Pluchak Shlita. My name is Don Jarishel. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm here only because of my relationship and friendship, being a Talmud of Rabbiel. So he asked me to say a couple words to this team Dailim over here. So it's a kavod gadol. Thank you. So I heard an incredible Maisa. Marshall Maisa, I heard from Zachariah Wallerstein, and usually these things are very impactful. So the story goes like this. There's once a Talmud that came to the Rosh Yeshiva. He was going through very troublesome times. He was having difficulty in every area possible in Yeshiva. He wasn't learning well. His friends weren't good. His chavrusos weren't good. Everything was falling apart. He came to the Rebbe, came to the Rosh Yeshiva, and he said, Rebbe, help me. I'm not being matzliach. I'm not understanding. I'm not getting. I'm having a geschmack in my Yiddishkeit. Everything is just seems to be falling apart. And the Yeshiva held his hand, gripped him tightly, and he said, listen, come with me to my kitchen. Shocked. He said, take me to my kitchen, maybe to sit down with the sefer. He says, Hashem v'chavis avavis. Okay. Rosh Yeshiva takes him to the kitchen, takes 3 pots, fills them up with hot water. The Bacher does not understand what's going on, but he says, okay, let me wait for the process. Rosh Yeshiva fills up the 3 pots, puts a potato in one, puts an egg in the other, and the last one he puts in some coffee. Bacher is mamish, unsure what's going on over here. This is going to be the lesson. This is going to teach me how to get my life back together. Okay. Rosh Yeshiva says, look, I'm going to take these 3 pots. I'm going to do the same exact thing to all of them, and I want you to observe. The Bach was thinking to himself, Rebbe, I came to you with the problems. It seems maybe the problem's a little, you sure you're okay? Just hold on, watch. So Rebbe takes hot water, boiling hot water, fills up the 3 pots, turns on the fire, cooking hard, and he says, let's go for a walk. We're going to come back in a half hour. Okay? They're going on a little walk. The Bach airs out, tells him his problems, what's going on. Rosh Yeshiva says, wow, so heavy, I understand, I hear you, it's takashver. Come, let's go back to the pots. I think we're ready to sit down now. Okay. They go back to the kitchen, and there's this very interesting aroma in the room, eggs and coffee and potatoes. And the Bach is really not sure where this is going to go, and the Rebbe says, look. He says, see these 3 pots over here? He said, open the first pot. Opens up the first pot, so what's here? It's a potato. How does the potato feel? The Bacher touches the potato, mushy, soft, cooked for a half hour. Next pot, the Rosh Yeshiva opens up the next pot, there's an egg. It's cooked after a half hour. And usually after it cooks for a half hour, the raw egg becomes hard. Becomes a cooked, hard egg. The Rosh Yeshiva says, now look at the 3rd pot. What's in the 3rd pot? You had coffee, and now what is it? It's not hard, it's not soft. It's a whole different metzius. He said it's coffee. It smells delicious. So the Bacher is, what do you want? What does that do with me? The Rosh Yeshiva said, very simple. He said the 3 pots represent 3 different types of people in this world. 3 types of Yidden. The first pot, the potato, represents a person who in the beginning, he's very excited to help people. And he tells people he's going to do great things and give tzedakah and help the world. With chesed, l'maisa, he gets thrown into the hot water, he becomes very soft, like a potato. He melts. He can't do it. Talks big, produces small. That's the potato Yid. Then you move on to the egg Yid. Some people are like the egg. They start off very soft. They tell the world, I'm not so confident, I can't do so much, but you throw him in, and l'maisa, you throw him in the hot water, and he becomes very hard, becomes challenged, he can't produce. But the 3rd pot, as a Rosh Yeshiva, is the pot I want you to become like. I want you to become like the coffee. What's the coffee? When I put in the coffee, it started off with beans, grounds, and now it's a whole new entity. It's delicious, wafting, aromatic coffee. But what's the difference between all of them? How did this happen? So the difference is, do the circumstances change the object, or does the object change the circumstances? The potato and the egg, they were mushba, they were influenced by the hot water. It made them hard, it made them too soft. They couldn't execute, they couldn't pull through. They talk big, they produce low. Have to be like the coffee, says the Rosh Yeshiva. That no matter what life throws you, I'm going to change, I'm going to be able to be reshaped, and whatever the matzav is, when I'm thrown into the hot water, I'm going to become coffee. I'm going to become a force. I'm going to make the world smell, look like a better place. More elevated, holy, uplifted place. And no matter what that is, I'm going to bring shechina, I'm going to bring happiness, I'm going to bring positivity and mitzvahs to this world. So very nice, but how do we do that? Beautiful mashal, but what's the side? How do we do this? So practically speaking, very important you said in this week's Parsha. Parshas Ekev, Perek, Yod, Pasuk, Yod, Beis, Shtei in Pasuk, Va'atu Yisrael. Hashem is talking to all the Kal Yisrael, Moshe Rabbeinu. Ma Hashem lekecha shoymim. What does the Eibush want from all of us? Ki im liyira es Hashem lekecha, l'lechet b'chodorachav, to fear me and to go in His ways. I always hear a var every single year. It plays back in my mind. It's from my Rebbe, from my 12th grade Rebbe. He always used to say that the Yisrael, this pasuk seems a lot. It's a big mandate. It's a big task. But if you distill it to the finest form, to what the message of the pasuk, there's one message, which is ve'ata. It's right now. Ve'ata Yisrael. Always have your ears and your eyes, your antennas open to what's right now. And if you can focus on not what the past was, not what the future holds, what am I nervous about, what's going to happen in the office today, what's going to be with my shalom bayis and my kids, it's a lot. It can get overwhelming. But Hashem just says sometimes, ve'ata, right now, slow down, ve'ata, right now. When we go with that mindset, when we go with that outlook, that everything is accomplishable, that you can be just like that coffee. You don't have to be too hard, not too soft. We don't let the circumstances change us. We go in and we change the circumstance. And the way to do that is right in the Torah, ve'ata. Focus on the right now. Whatever's in front of us, if it's a few minutes we can learn, we can do a chesed, we can give our wives a call, we can say something nice to our kids, we can give some money to tzedakah, whatever it may be. We all know, but focus on the ve'ata, and don't be like that coffee that we bring an aroma. We have a whole different impact on the world, on ourselves. And Be'ez Hashem, with that, we can make the world a better place for everyone else, but especially for ourselves. Have a great day.